Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopi Jana Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Pushpat Paravangja Paribrajagacharya Sattva Sadasyamal Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada ki jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnavindi ki jai, Ramacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki jai, Prem se kaho Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda ki jai, Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gaur Gopinath Sam Kund Radha Kund Girivardhan ki jai, Vrindavan Dham ki jai, Navadvip Dham ki jai, गंगा माई की जय, जमुना माई की जय, तुलसी देवी की जय, भक्ति देवी की जय, स्वामी तो भक्तविंद की जय. All glories to the Assembled Lord. All glories to the Assembled Lord. All glories to the Assembled Lord. Thank you very much.
Following is a class on the Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, second chapter, text number 24, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on November 4th, 1972, in Vrindavan, India.
पार्थिपाद दारुणो धूमस तस्माद अग्निश्रयीमय तमसस्तु रजस तस्माद सत्तं जद ब्रह्मदस. This is gradual process of evolution. Parthiva daruna, just like raw wood, then when it is dry, then it is fit for igniting fire. Then when you ignite fire, first there is smoke, and after it is mature, the flames come out. And Agni Strimaya, when the flame is there, just like we generally perform fire sacrifice, unless the flame comes, we do not chant the mantra or pour the ghee and the grains, because that is the beginning of Jagga. Straimaya. Strai means Vedic Jaggas. So our point is to come to the platform of performing Jagga. Jagga means Vishnu, the platform of satisfying Vishnu. This is the perfection of life. Dull brain, ignorance, just like animals. They are in the tamogun, ignorance. They cannot understand anything. So, gradually they are promoted to the human form of life, Rajagun. Generally, human form of life, Rajagun, activity for creation. We can very well see animals, cats, dogs, cows, asses, and a little civilized, engaged in sense gratification in a different way, very active, passion. So these two stages of life will not help us, because our aim is to come to the point of Brahma Darshana, self-realization, Aham Brahmasmi. To remain karmis or remain animal-like life, no knowledge, simply eating, sleeping, mating, that's all. And little advancement means the same eating, sleeping, mating, but in a polished way. Mostly we find in the Western countries the aim is animal propensities but in a polished way. Suppose they live in very, very high skyscraper buildings, and the animals live in some cave, in some hole, in some nest. So, for living condition, improving the living condition does not mean Brahma Darshanam. Brahma Darshan is another thing. Improving the living condition, improving the eating condition, improving the sex life condition, or improving the defending condition, just like human civilization, they are discovering so many lethal weapons, atomic bomb, so many things. So it is improving the defending condition. But modern civilization is in the opinion that if they can improve their material condition of eating, sleeping, mating and defending, that is advancement of civilization. But that is not advancement of civilization. Advancement of civilization means Brahma Darshanam. That is advancement. Because so long we do not come to the platform of understanding that I am spirit soul, I am part and parcel of the Supreme Spirit, we are in the ignorance, in different forms. The example is given very nicely, just like raw wood, just from the trees, you cut the trees, it is raw. It is not immediately fit for burning, but when it is little dried, you can ignite fire. And igniting fire immediately, there is no flame, there is smoke. Then, after the smoke, there is flame. And that flame is required. So, this gradual process of evolution means one must come to the platform of understanding Brahma. Aham Brahmasmi, I am spirit soul, and I am part and parcel of the Supreme Soul. This understanding one must come. So, for that understanding, one has to come to the platform of goodness, Satagun. If one remains in the Rajagun and Tamagun, as we have explained, then we shall be entangled in this material world. We may get different types of body. Even if we get the body of demigods, or European body, American body, as they are understood, very advanced. So not only European, American, but there are other improved condition of life in higher planetary system. They are all made of Rajagun, Rajastama. Tato Rajastamo Bhava, Kama Lobhadasya, because everywhere you will find the prominence of greediness and lust. Everywhere, even in the heavenly planet, the king of heaven, he is very, very much lusty. There are so many instances. He is very much fond of sex life. Indra. So, this will not help us. We must come to the platform of Satagun, goodness, the Brahminical stage. Then our life, our evolutionary process will be successful. Tamasastu rajastasmat saptam jat brahmadasana. Gradually, evolutionary process. I think in Darwin's theory there is no such conception of coming to the point of Satagun, goodness. They do not know what it is, Satagun. Simply they are studying the animal bones, that's all. But actually, perfection of evolutionary process is to come to the platform of Satogun, Brahminical stage. In other words, to become a Brahmana is the topmost platform of advancement of civilization. Brahminical culture is the perfect advancement of civilization. That is mentioned here. So if one wants to come to that platform, then one has to accept the form of Vishnu, as we have already explained in the previous verse. Sriyangshi tatra kholu saptatano nirangasu. Saptatan. Vishnu is the form of Satogun. Brahma is the form of Rajagun. And Shiva, Lord Shiva, is the form of Tamagun. So actually, if we want our perfection of life, we will not be very much benefited by taking shelter of Lord Shiva or Lord Brahma or any other demigods. Other demigods, they are all subordinate to Lord Brahma and Shiva. All demigods are supposed, even great saintly rishis, they are also sons of Brahma, Rajagun. Lord Shiva is also one of the sons of Brahma. So, either to accept other demigods or even Lord Shiva or Lord Brahma will not help us, because we have to come to the platform of Satogun. For that purpose, Sattatano means Vishnu. So we have to take shelter of Vishnu. In the Vedas, in the Rig Veda, it is said, Tad Vishnu Paramam Padam Sada Pasyanti Suraya. Vishnu Paramam Padam. Suraya, those who are advanced in civilization, Suraya, Sura and Asura. Asura means materialistic person, atheistic person, interested in sense gratification. That is called Asura. No Sura. And Sura means interested in advancement of spiritual life. That is called Sura. So, for the Asuras, the life is different. But for the Suras, their aim is Tad Vishnu Paramam Padam. Their aim of perfection is Vishnu, Paramam Padam. The supreme abode of Vishnu or the Vaikuntha Loka. So those who are actually advanced in civilization, those who are in the platform of goodness, their aim is how to go back to home, back to God. That is their business. It is not that to take to religious life for some material gain. Dharmasya hi apavargas. No artha arthaya upakalpate. We have discussed this verse. To become religious means to become free from material entanglement. Not that to take to religious life means to to develop economic conditions. Generally, people take to religious to make economic development very easily. Therefore, at the modern age, the educated public, they are not interested in religious life because they think that in primitive stage, the people were taking to religious life for economic development. Actually, that is the idea, because ordinarily people go to ask for bread in the church. Oh God, give us our daily bread. So modern, advanced in science people, they think, what is the use of asking bread in the church? Why not take to industry? That is there. In India, especially, this is the situation. The government is thinking that Indian people, being too much religiously inclined, they have fallen down economically. Therefore, these religious sentiments should be stopped completely. It is not encouraged. Here in Vrindavan, so many pilgrims, they come from all parts of India, now all parts of the world they are coming. But it is kept in such unclean state to discourage people not to come here. That is the idea. So that people, educated people, modernized people may not come here. They do not want. That is the policy I am seeing. They are introducing in the Vrindavan area so many industrial things, so that the spiritual atmosphere is to be killed. That is the policy going on. Nobody, the temples are neglected. No question of improvement. The whole idea is not to come here. Please do not come. They cannot say directly, but this is the idea going on. But this is due to wrong direction of civilization. They do not know what is the aim of civilization. The aim of civilization is to understand Vishnu, the Supreme Personality of God. But they are missing the point. They are thinking motor tire civilization, very nice road and running motor car in 70-80 miles speed, that is civilization. Not to understand Vishnu. That is the difference between materialism and spiritualism. But we should not be misled by such conception of civilization. Our aim is different, and that is right different. I am spirit soul, you are spirit soul. Somehow or other I have been entangled with this material body, one after another. So I must get out of this entanglement and go back to home, back to Godhead, to Vishnu, and live there eternally blissful life of knowledge. That is our aim. The materialistic person, they think these are all utopian thinking conceptions, because they have no brain. They are no better than animals, polished animals, that's all. They cannot understand. In the tamogo, tamasa, tamastustu, tama and raja, these two qualities, material qualities are there. That in the Bhagavat-gita there is verse, Karanam gunasanga asa sadasat janma jonishu. Karanam, why one is born in low grade body, why one is born in high grade body. What is the reason? The reason is stated in the Bhagavat-gita. Karanam, karanam means reason. Karanam asa sanga. Karanam guna sanga asya. Because he is associating with some one of the three modes of material nature. One is associating with satogun, one is associating with tamogun, one is associating with rajogun. So this is the reason. This is the reason that one is getting low grade form of body or high grade form of body. Karanam guna sanga asa sad asad janma jonish. In another place it is also clearly stated, Janti Deva Brata Devan Pitrin Janti Pitridvata. So Karanam Guna Sangas. Therefore, the first class civilization is that which associates with the modes of goodness, that is means Brahminical civilization. Truthful, Satta, Sama, Dhamma, Titikya, Arjava, Jnanam, Vijnanam, Astikam, Brahma Karma Samad. This is first class civilization. People must be truthful. They must be equiposed, not disturbed, not being disturbed by different situations. They must learn how to control the senses. They must learn how to control the mind. Samadhamat. They must be tolerant. Titikha. Arjava. They must be very simple, no duplicity. Arjava. Jnana. They must know everything in full knowledge. Vijnana. Apply the knowledge in practical life. Astikam. They must believe in the Vedic injunctions. Astika, that is called Astika. The atheist and theist, the theist believe in the Vedic injunctions. Vedashta Sadvayaham Eva. That is theist. Not that I believe in God. They must believe in the injunction of the Vedas. What is said in the Vedas, one must believe. That is called theist. As we have given several times the example, the Vedas says the cow dung is pure. One who believes in that is theist. And one who does not believe in the words of the Vedas, they want to change, they want to misinterpret, interpolate, they are atheists. Bhagavad-gita, anyone misinterpreting, giving wrong interpretation or according to his concocted interpretation, they are atheists. Theist, he will believe all the words of Bhagavad-gita as it is. As Arjuna believed. Sarvam etam ritangamanne jadavadasi Krishna. My dear Krishna, whatever you are speaking, without any malinterpretation, without any change of word, I believe in it. This is theist understanding. And not like the so-called rascal scholars. It is not like this, it is not like that. I think it is like this. These are all rascals. So, this is the process of civilization. Krishna consciousness means perfect civilization, perfect advancement of civilization according to the direction of the Vedas. We do not concoct anything, any meaning. Just like why you are reading this Srimad Bhagavat. This is the beginning of understanding Srimad Bhagavatam. The professional readers, they immediately jump to the Ras Leela of Krishna. They think that Bhagavata means that Ras Leela of Krishna, because it appears like ordinary boys and girls. So they like. No, this is the foundation of Bhagavad. The 9 cantos must be thoroughly read. Then one can understand what is Ras Leela and what is Krishna. If one jumps at once to the platform of understanding Krishna's Ras Leela or Vrindavan Leela, he will be misled. He will be misled. Just like so many rascals are interpreting Krishna in so many different ways. They are thinking Krishna as ordinary human being. So, when he acts like ordinary human being, they take him as ordinary human being. Avajananti mang mudha manasim tanumasika. Therefore, one should not jump. One should learn Srimad Bhagavatam as recommended by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's secretary, Swarup Damodar, Bhagavata Viya Paro Bhagavata Sthan. One who is practical Bhagavat, one who knows what is Bhagavat, what is Bhagavan. not from the professional reciters who are reading Bhagavat for belly's sake. Now they are reading Bhagavatam, and if they get more money, they can become a sweeper, because their consideration is money. They will give up immediately reading of Bhagavatam. But my Guru Maharaj used to say that it is better to become a sweeper and honestly earn one's livelihood than to become a false Bhagavat reader for earning livelihood. Yes. Because they will mislead the whole public. Nobody will improve. And actually you have seen that so many people, they are very much accustomed to attend the Bhagavat Saptaha, but they remain in the same darkness as they were. No improvement. That is not possible. So, therefore, Vasudev has taken so much trouble to establish the Bhagavat life in 12 cantos. One has to go, one after another, one after another, one after another. Not jumping. Dasama Skanda, the 10th canto, is the face of Krishna. So worshipping Krishna means one should offer tulasi on his lotus feet, first of all. Not jump over to the mouth or to the face. So the first 10 canto are the two lotus feet of Krishna. One should begin worshipping Bhagavatam, or the sound representation of Krishna, by worshipping the first canto and second canto. We are reading the first canto. We are just worshipping one lotus feet of Krishna, then the other, then the thighs. Gradually we have to rise to the face. The 10th canto is the face of Krishna. Don't jump over immediately. Read it, but try to understand from the very beginning. So, our aim of life should be to come to the platform of Satagun, goodness. Otherwise it is not possible. A person, there is Max Muller, in the depth of Rajagun and Tamagun, what he can write about Vedas and what he can understand Bhagavad, this is all nonsense. They are going to the translation of Max Muller. What he will understand, Bhagavad and Vedas. He is in the Rajagun and Tamagun. Therefore it is forbidden that without becoming a Brahmin, nobody should read the Vedic literature. It is forbidden. That I have already said several times. Without being a graduate, nobody should enter the law college. Similarly, Vedas, they are meant for Brahmanas, not for the Shudras, not for the Kshatriya. Kshatriya also, they are, but under the instruction of the Brahmanas. So this is perfect civilization. One must know his own business. Everyone should not attempt to understand Vedic literature, remaining himself in the Raja and Stama Guna, Kamalobhadayastari. And many so-called sannyasis who went to your country, he was fully in Raja and Tama Guna. He wanted to preach Vedanta. Therefore it was failure. Nobody can do so. So, it is very clearly stated, Tamasastu rajastasma sattagajad brahmadas. One must come to the platform of Satagun. Therefore we have got so many restrictions, just to keep him fit in the Satagun. No meat eating, no illicit sex, no intoxication, no gambling. If one indulges in these affairs, he cannot come to the platform of Satagun. Neither the things will be revealed to him. He will remain in the darkness simply by academic scholarship. It is impossible to understand what is Vedas, what is Bhagavad, what is Bhagavad Gita. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Satisfy Vishnu.
Hari Bol. What two stages will not help us, and what should be the aim of our life? What two stages will not help, and what should be our aim?
Tamoguna and Rajoguna will not help us. Aim of life should not to the soul, self-realization.
Brahmadarsham.
Brahmadarshana.
Hari Bol. But according to materialistic people, what is advancement? What is little advancement? Prabhupada is saying. According to materialistic people, what is their little advancement? Yes, sir.
Eating, mating, sleeping, and
In a polished
in
way.
a polished way.
Hari Bol. Prabhupada gives one analogy, basically where he talks about coming to the platform of understanding Brahman, explaining with one analogy. What is that analogy? Okay. Yes.
If the wood, raw wood, if I burn the raw wood, so immediately it will not catch the fire. So first the smoke will come, and later slowly,
Yeah.
slowly, when it is a dry wood, then immediately it will catch the
Yeah,
flame.
gradually when it becomes
It will become
dry.
fire.
So that way gradually one should evolve from Rajotama Guna to come to
Sattva.
Hari Bol. What is Darwin's theory? And what is the means why they are wrong? Means what Prabhupada is telling here. What they are doing and what is their why it is not successful. Yes, sir.
Darwin's theory, Prabhupada explains it is simply studying animal bones,
Yeah.
and it is not successful because there is no gradual evolutionary process. Means Vedic civilization.
They are not coming to what conclusion or what conception? Prabhupada is telling, you are half correct. They are not coming to the conception of or point of goodness.
Brahman,
Goodness.
goodness.
Hari Bol. What are the three forms representing three modes of mental nature? Very simple question.
Vishnu Sattvagun, Brahma Rajogun, Shiva Tamagun.
Hari Bol. What is the meaning of Asura and Sura? Yes.
Asura means one who is interested in materialistic life, atheistic life. And Sura means one who is interested in self-realization.
Yeah. Hari Bol. What should religious life not be for? And Prabhupada quotes one verse. What should religious life not be for? And that verse, little one line. Yes, sir.
Srila Prabhupada said that spiritual life is not for economic development. Prabhupada quoted Bhagavatam shloka, dharma se varga se nahe arthaya upakalpate.
Hari Bol. So, modern educated public, they are not interested in religious life. So, Prabhupada explains what they are thinking. Why they are not interested in religious life. Prabhupada gives one example. What is their thinking? Yeah.
They are thinking to improve the motor car civilization and
Uh,
more roads, polished.
which you can make in kitchen. What is the use of asking bread in church? Why not take to industry? Hari Bol. So government, what is, Prabhupada is talking about government, what is their wrong thinking in terms of spirituality or religious inclination. Prabhupada gives 3-4 things. What is the wrong thinking of government in general? So can anyone tell at least 2 things? What is the wrong understanding or thinking of the current governments? At least Prabhupada spoke 4 things. At least 2 things devotees can.
Actually, government is interested in setting up the industries, and also they don't want to devotees to visit Vrindavan because they don't want to make the spiritual atmosphere conducive.
So for
So
that, what?
they're keeping it very unclean, so the devotees, they don't
Yeah.
turn up to Vrindavan.
Yeah, these are 2 things. Hari Bol. There are 2 more things are also mentioned. Anybody else would like to tell? What is their wrong understanding?
If people become religious, they'll not show interest for economic development.
Yeah, that is one thing. And one more thing is saying that they're completely neglecting the temples, not focusing at all. They're neglecting the temples. Okay. Hari Bol. What is the difference between materialism and spiritualism? Materialism and spiritualism. Prabhupada gives little explanation. Spiritualism is basically to understand Lord Vishnu. Metal civilization, materialism is saying, Prabhupada, that to construct very nice roads, running motor car at 70-80 miles. Then Prabhupada is telling what is the reason for gaining different material bodies. And Prabhupada quoted one verse. Yes, Sonagaur.
Because of contact with the modes, devotees get different bodies. Prabhupada quoted the shloka, Karanam guna sangosya sadasad yoni janmashu.
Hari Bol. What is first class civilization? And what is first class civilization?
Coming to the mode of goodness,
Which is
Brahminical.
associated with Manu. Hari Bol. Can anyone tell few of the qualities mentioned of the Brahmanas or the first class civilization? Prabhupada actually quotes one verse and then qualities of Brahmanas, Brahminical civilization. At least 2 of the qualities. Yes, sir.
The qualities of Brahmana, they are equipoised and truthful.
Okay. Hari Bol. Any other 2 qualities? Yes.
Samo damas tapas saucham shanti.
You can tell the name, the word and the meaning.
Satyam, truthfulness.
On that he told. Any other 2? Huh? Okay. Faith in scriptures, astikyam. And one more?
Cleanliness.
Arjavam, simplicity. Hari Bol. Who is theist and who is atheist? who is theist and who is atheist. Here, as per what Prabhupada spoke here. Yeah.
जो शास्त्र को स्वीकार करता है वो थीस
Okay.
है, जो अस्वीकार करते हैं वो
हाँ, खुद के मन से कंकॉक्शन, मेंटल कंकॉक्शन करता है. हरि बोल. The professional readers of Bhagavatam, what they do, what is their thinking? Yeah, Srinivas. What they do, professional readers of Bhagavatam.
They will directly go to 10th canto and they will recite the they will recite the Leela of Rasa Leela to attract people to fill their belly. For their belly sake, they are doing this.
Yeah. Hari Bol. But what should we actually do, and under whom should we study Bhagavatam? Actually, what should we be doing, and from whom should we be learning?
We should not directly jump to 10th canto. We should go canto by canto. First 9 cantos and then go to 10th canto. And Prabhupada quotes, Bhagavata Padiya, Bhagavata Sthani. One should study Bhagavatam under the guidance of another Bhagavatam.
Hari Bol. What Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur is talking in regards to Bhagavatam studying, professional readers, professional speakers? Yes, bro.
Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur quotes, it is better to become a sweeper and earn livelihood.
Speaking about
sincerely, rather to become a fake Bhagavatar.
Yes, to speak Bhagavatam for livelihood. Hari Bol. How should we be taking darshan or worshipping? How should we be worshipping Krishna? Yes, sir.
Hare Krishna. We should start with the lotus feet of Lord, and because Tulsi is offered at the lotus feet of Lord, and then we have to go to thighs, then belly, and then to the
Hari
face.
Bol. What are the various cantos represented by in terms of Lord's spiritual body? Whatever
Prabhupada telling that first 2 cantos are lotus feet of Krishna, and third and fourth are thighs, and fifth are belly, and sixth, seventh and eighth are arms, ninth is neck, 10th is face, and 11th is forehead, 12th is head.
Prabhupada has mentioned only about first 2 and 10th. Anyway, Hari Bol. Why Max Muller cannot understand Bhagavatam? Yes.
He doesn't know about Rajoguna, Tamoguna modes.
He
doesn't speak about Tamoguna. He is in Tamoguna and Rajoguna.
Yeah.
Therefore,
It's
he
deep.
can.
Yeah. Hari Bol. Who can understand Vedic literature? And one analogy Prabhupada gives. Who can understand Vedic literature? And one analogy also Prabhupada gives. Yes. Okay.
Only those who are in Sataguna, they can understand, especially Brahmanas are in Sataguna. He gave example of entering into law college. those who have qualification, they can enter into law college. Similarly, those who have
graduates.
qualification, they can read.
Haribo. If one indulges in these affairs, one cannot come to platform of goodness and he will remain in darkness. What are those?
4 regulative principles.
Yeah.
Eating.
Haribo. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. చాలా లెక్చర్స్ కట్ చేస్తారు.